Yeah, no, I've been doing everything. I mean, I just kept going over it and double checking it. It all makes sense, you know. So
Yeah, it makes sense when a painter talks to you about it. You know?
yeah, absolutely. And that's what I was saying. It was better for me to talk to.
We're on to our second graphic. We got this all masked off where it was the blue. Now we're going to spray this a candy teal. I was a SG-100 guy for years. When the new Shimrin 2 system came out, I started using Trans Nebulae for my candy carrier. I love it because it dries more like a base coat. It's not soft and gummy like SG-100, and you're not limited to 4 coats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this carrier base of Trans Nebulae, it's kind of a weird word, and I'm going to put candy concentrate in that with no effect, and I'm going to use that as a traditional candy. Now, SG-100, UKK-01, or the old system of UKs, they were completely transparent. So imagine this is a carrier base without any pigment in it. So you're adding your own pigment to it. With that being said, being a base coat carrier, it's cloudy. Just because it's cloudy doesn't mean it's going to dry cloudy. When it dries crystal clear, and I'm going to show you guys that right now. I get people all the time asking me, why is it cloudy? Is this a bad can? It's not. It's going to dry crystal clear just like SG-100 or UKK-01 would. So let's go ahead and mix up. I'm going to use mix up a candy teal. So I'm going to take organic green, mix that with oriental blue to make a teal. So now we have a part of Trans Nebulae in our cup. It's important that you reduce it down and then add your candy concentrates to it. Once again, reduce it down, then add your candy concentrates to it. If you add your candy concentrates to it first without reducing it, you're going to spray it and it's going to be more transparent than what it is in the cup. So I always reduce it down. I do it 2-to-1. SG-100, they used to say you could stretch it to 1-to-1. I feel that 2-to-1 in Trans Nebulae controls the candy better. It's not going to model as much, it's going to control it. So I always do it 2-to-1. Add in my reducer. So over the years of doing this, I've respected the product. I know I'm not going to over concentrate it because it's going to be one full coat and it's going to be completely covered. And I'm not going to under concentrate it where I'm going to put one coat on and it's not going to be anything. So doing that, you have to learn from experience. I always do a stick test when I'm doing it. So we use metal House of Colors stir sticks. Once we get the candy concentrate on there, I'll stir it, pull it out, and I'll see directly on the metal, and I'll know if it's under concentrated or over concentrated. That's a nice way of doing it. Rather than a wooden stick, is doing it on a nice metal stick that mimics a metal metallic surface of whatever it is you're painting on. So now we're going to add some concentrate. I'm going to stir it up. I'm going to go like that. I try not to add more than 20% of the candy concentrate. Okay, as you can tell, our Trans Nebulae candy concentrate mixture dried crystal clear. This is over a metal flake base. It's pretty awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same carrier base mixture of lapis blue that I mixed 1 to 1.5 in my airbrush, and I'm just go around and fade just the edge of this. The nice thing about using Trans Nebulae is it dries flat. What by flat meaning, if I pulled this edge, the edge of that is going to be a lot more minimal than, let's say, using a traditional candy or SG-100. That's one thing I like about it. It's going to bury better with clear. 3 coats of clear, it's going to be completely buried. So let's go ahead and fade the edge. Then we're going to unmask this and do another layer. as you could tell, this mixture of Trans Nebulae candy concentrate that I've formulated, it's dried fast, it's dried smooth. It's not a huge buildup of material like if you were to take straight candy concentrate and put it into a clear or a SG-100. And you could do this formula with any of our candy concentrates. You could do like I did and combine 2 or 3 of them together to make your own color. With that being said, it's my preferred method of doing Kandies work now. I'll do a complete job like this. Before I had to worry about mounting points on a motorcycle, fenders and stuff where you would wrench on them and they would mushroom and they would do that. This minimalizes that. Because it dries hard to touch like a base coat and not an inner coat clear and not a UKK, this way that's more stable. And I like doing all the work with Trans Nebulae because it's Trans Nebulae sticking to Trans Nebulae. It's not using some other product and then putting it over another product as far as a UKK over a base coat. I like using it because it sticks to itself really nice. You can mix flakes with it. You can mix pearls with it. This is the backbone of the Shimrin 2 system is Trans Nebulae.